The Alters is a sci-fi survival game about outrunning the sun and confronting the lives you could have lived. In this game, you'll create alternate versions of yourself to survive an alien world where time and identity are your biggest resources. The Alters is developed by 11-Bit Studios, which you may know from This War of Mine, and of course Frostpunk 1 and 2. Today we're checking out the main theme composed by Frostpunk's composer, Piotr Muziev. You know, I just want to pause there really quickly and just say, like, you really get the sense of time in this piece. There's an absolute quality in this, I think, especially in the beginning, of time standing still. There's a bit of almost of a rewind sound. You get this boop, boop, bop, 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 boop. You get this feeling as though there's a stillness and also this back and forward of time, which I think is really, really palpable. You know, I think this non-traditional instrumentation is highly synthetic, highly inorganic. It's interesting because there's this sense of loneliness in that sound. There's also a sense of like the vastness of possibility in that sound. All of that, it's amazing because I don't know if that's accurate, but that's my interpretation of what I hear, especially like right around this area. Take a listen to this. Like that sound right there, boom. It almost feels like we're rewinding time. It's almost like we're trying to fix mistakes that we've made. So we're getting this second moment to like step out of our body and sort of have this like, you know, falling through time perspective. It's really interesting. And you notice here, we have this constant arpeggiation. That to me is like the ticking of the seconds on the clock. That I'm really getting like a time theme here, which is why it comes to mind. But also it just feels like, you know, this essentially this big like circle of possibility, constant movement. It's very interesting. Right there too. I'm sorry, but like right there too. Listen to this. That's wild. That's just like thrusting forward. That also feels like it could be rewinding time. It's also just like watching the clock tick down and then it freezes and it like hangs on the second hand. It's so interesting. And yeah, and like here, I won't stop for a little bit, but like check this out. This whole corner right here, ba 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 ba. That's like possibility. That's like, can I do this? You know, like can I plant my feet in this world and actually like move forward and be well and take care of myself and exist in this scale while we have time ever present? It's interesting because if you listen again, listen to the bottom part of this. And you have this like twinkling sound as well. Bum, bum. And that to me, again, all of this is like, I feel time marching on. Can I achieve my dreams? Can I accomplish my goals? I find that so interesting. I don't know what you're thinking when you listen to this, but those are the thoughts that come into my brain. It's really fun. And that's cool too. That's really cool too, because we essentially, in that moment, we get this like almost like working thing. I've been hearing a bunch of songs lately that have these sort of non-conventional sounds that showcase work, showcase toil, showcase doing things. In my mind, I see and hear a hammer. Boom, bam, bam. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's right around here. Take a listen. Once we have that, once that shifts, you get this. Oh, wow. Now it's all come together. Before the song ends, it's really cool because then we go back and we actually introduce all aspects of this, put it all together, put it in a blender, and then you get this real sense of like, you know what? No, I can do this. This is one of my favorite tropes in video game music, the idea of accomplishment. And that's something that we cling to, often without even like paying attention to it. And again, like this is a main theme. Like this is something that people will probably glance over or skip. But imagine sitting there and being like, okay, like I'm really excited to start a new game. I'm breathing in this new feeling. I'm excited. I love, this type of game. I enjoy, working on things and grinding and accomplishing tasks. And that's really what, this is like a science fiction workman's accomplishment song. And I really like that trope. I like the trope of like, I can do this, There's a little bit of doubt in the beginning, kind of builds, and that's also what's really nice about this is that it's building towards something rather than being the same thing the whole time. It really is a natural, slow crescendo piece, and it's quite nice. Nice swell. Wow. And then it fades away, but it's nice because it doesn't happen until the very end. I think that's pretty dope. What I love about this is the fact that music is front and center. Music is an important part of this. There's an element to this that's very clearly leaning. And to be fair, like this War of Mine, Frostpunk 1 and 2, like musically, those are very important pieces. And while the games are great on their own, I think the musical emphasis on them is really beautiful. And it's clearly a studio that appreciates and values the sound design and music and world design, and how those things all coalesce into making something really good and memorable, which is why I think like other games of 11-bit studios have retained this sense of appreciation and people like them for that very reason. Well, The Altars comes out on June 13th, 2025. Hopefully you'll check it out if it's interesting to you. As always, thanks a ton, and I'll see you later. Bye.